Guys, here, what we're preparing today is we're going to do baked spaghetti, but this is not going to be your traditional baked spaghetti. As you can see, what I have here, I have some roasted peppers, fresh basil, fresh Roma tomatoes, and fresh green peppers. This right here is going to make up the base for our baked spaghetti. Also, with that baked spaghetti, we're going to be using ground beef and Italian sausage. So we'll get started getting these vegetables cut. Vegetables have already been washed, cleaned. Everything has been taken care of. And after we get these vegetables cut, what we're going to do is we're just going to take them and we're going to saute them in a pan with this fresh basil and some fresh garlic. Ooh wee, that's going to be mighty tasty. All right, guys, we're here still cutting up our vegetables. And, you know, the first video, guys, I appreciate everybody who watched it, but I realized I had some sound issues. But see, I have a little mic on. I don't know if y'all can see it. But one thing I realized is that you have to turn the mic on in order for it to pick up the sound. So that's just part of these few of these growing pains I'm going through. But see, I got some help now, guys. So you should be able to hear me for the rest of these videos. And we're just gonna cut up these peppers and we're gonna give them a nice little rough chop here. It's nothing we're in no culinary competitions here. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to add some fresh garlic in this little mixture. And when it's time to cook, we're going to throw it in this little pot. And it's going to make everything we're doing so tasty. These are all the vegetables that's going to be in our baked spaghetti. Ooh-wee. That's going to be tasty. So now we have our ground sausage and ground beef going into the pan with the olive oil. Ooh, yeah. Break that up. What we're going to do is we're going to let this cook. And then we're going to strain off any excess fat. So we're going to take this after it's cooked and we're going to put it in a strainer. A lot of times I've seen people make spaghetti and a baked pasta. And you say, why does it taste so greasy? Because they just cook the ground beef, put the sauce in it, and never drain it. That's tip number one. Always drain. So especially the sausage. The sausage is going to have a lot of fat in it. So, all right, guys, so we're going to let that cook. Fresh garlic. Oh, yeah. Then we're going to hit it with the vegetables. Ooh, they're cooking up nice and good. Now we're going to roll here. So we're going to pick it up a little bit. We'll also add a little bit of fire roasted diced tomatoes. Just calm it down a little bit. Then we're going to add some black pepper. And again, if you're looking for tablespoons and teaspoons, you're not going to find it here. I'm not going to give you that information. If you like more garlic, add more garlic. If you like less garlic, add less garlic. If you're not a big salt fan, add less salt. And then what we're going to do is we're going to taste it. Then you can figure out if it needs something a little more. This right here is Italian seasoning. Granulated garlic. And whoops, here goes your pasta sauce. You can buy any pasta sauce that you like, guys. They sell it in the stores and anything that you like. I kind of like to buy this pasta sauce and then season it up a little bit myself. All right. It's good. Now, add our ground beef back to it. I'm gonna mix this up. All right, guys, we have our sauce here. Now, we've been cooking this sauce here for about 45 minutes. So it is looking mighty good. So we're going to go ahead and give it a taste. See if we need to add any more ingredients to it. Then after that, we're going to put together our baked pasta and we're going to get it in the oven. Let's see here. Oh man, it's good. I do need something. A lot of people don't, might be just a touch of sugar. Now your spaghetti should not be sweet, but you just want a little touch, just a little touch to knock out that acidity. There you go. And we're going to add a little bit more garlic powder. Touch of salt. Italian seasoning. And some onion powder. Let's mix this up. Now we're about to get into it. We'll get ready to put this together, guys. All right. Ooh, that looks good. All right, guys, we're going to set our oven on 350. Start. It's going to preheat. Forget it. It's going into our hot oven. And we're just going to let her cook. All right. All right, guys. So here we go. Our pasta has finished baking. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit more sauce on the top. Then we're going to finish off with some cheese and put it in the oven for about 5 minutes and we'll be done. Again, I always like to add a little more sauce onto the top of my pasta once it's finished baking. Just want to make sure you want to keep it nice and moist. Okay. We're going to use the mozzarella cheese. I always like to start off in the center and work your way out. Alrighty. That's it, guys. This is going to go back in the oven. It's almost done.